Alright, so this video is going to very quickly go over the mouth and the nose. So again, with the mouth, the first thing we want to start off with is we're going to start off with that little dip for the Cupid's bow. Bring that down. Try to keep it similar on both sides. Okay. From there, I do these two little angles down and kind of go flat across the bottom, and that just gives me that rough shape. And then I mimic that same curve up on the top lip. And again, the bottom lip is usually going to be a bit thicker than the top lip. Once I've got those taken care of, I got those in place, then I can go ahead and start shading things in. The upper lip has the overhang on it, so it's going to be a bit darker than the bottom lip. In the edges or the corners of the mouth, it's going to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to shade those a little bit darker, add a little bit of value to the bottom lip as well. Again, darker in those corners of the mouth. Again, where the two lips meet, that's going to be the darkest spot. So I go ahead and I do a little bit of a darker line there. We don't want Sharpie though, right? We just want a few darker areas. Okay, keep shading that in a little bit. Bottom of the bottom lip kind of curves around, so it's going to be a little bit darker. The top curves in towards the upper lip a little bit. So again, tiny bit darker there. Most likely going to be a little bit of a darker area underneath the lip. There's a little bit of a shadow that's created there. And again, we got a little bit of that purse in the corner that's going to create a little bit of a dimple. I'm going to go ahead and give light value over the whole area so we can see those a little bit more smoothly. Again, I'm going to go through and I'm going to erase those highlights a little bit. Probably at the top of each of those lips, a little bit of an erased highlight. Again, if you got lip gloss on or something like that, you're definitely going to see that a little bit more. And if you choose to do those lines, right, for the texture, remember that they're curving away from the center. Once they get towards the center, they kind of go straight up and down a little bit more, and then they curve the opposite direction. Again, I'm not going super crazy with those. Just like the texture in the iris, they don't need to go the full distance or full length. You're just trying to add a little bit of texture to it. Okay, so there you go.